What's up? So, as you can tell, I'm not home. I mean, I'm not at school. This is not live from the jet engine, thank God. You can see the sun is behind me because it's daytime. And this episode is also very, very late because while it was airing last night, in fact, I was making food. I was cooking. I was making lobster mac and cheese. It came out very good. And yeah. So anyways, episode 4, I think is what we're on. Cupid Kills. I'm very curious as to where some TV shows get their titles from. I don't know if some are like incorporated, like iZombie does it and it kind of works, but I guess for this one, I just don't see it. And this is one of the few times I'm taking notice. But episode, it was solid. It was solid. So, of course, spoilers, duh. But at the end of the episode, we see that Shine is loading up and locking and bearing arms and shit after I was happy to see it. But Andre fucking went in and beat the shit out of him right in front of Lucius and tried to pull a bitch-made move and pull the strap out. And fucking Lucius picked up a bat and just hit him in the knees. So like a big focus of this episode is trying to get his sister niece I think to sign under Empire because she's super talented. And Shine is such an asshole about this shit. I really don't like his character. He's not poorly written, he's just a dick. Like he's a dick like Lucius but to a different capacity. Like, he's just an asshole for the sake of it. But Lucius is a lot more refined. He does this from a lot more of a business perspective. But it is what it is. But Shine is trying to make bids for her, for whoever will have the highest bidder. And we get to see a little... it's interesting what happens with the brothers this episode, because they all kind of play up to Lucius in this. It was weird to see, because Andre, straight up takes off his jacket, starts throwing hands at Shine, and does a pretty damn good job. I was actually happy to see it because I just like seeing Shine get his ass kicked because he's an asshole. But like Andre gave him those hands. Hakeem not only has been working on his diss track, but he was trying to prove he could get the deal with Shine to his father, but Shine, fucked him over. It was kind of obvious too, because he's like, you write the number down on a napkin, and we can, it can be a contract. And then Shine takes it up to the camera while they're broadcasting worldwide on Empire, or was it Empire Stream? I forget what it's called. But but shows it up for everybody, and it kind of fucks up Hakeem's plan. He just dips. And even Jamal gets free to out of jail, so that's cool. We kind of see Jamal sort of apologize. We see he's really learning how to deal with his PTSD now. He got that dude helping him. Frida's all sorts of fucked up. They managed to talk their way into a bargain deal for her, so she's just gonna get out on bail, which I'm happy. I like Breezy as a character. I like Frida. Frida's actually pretty nice. She's not a bad person. She just got fucked over by Lucius, just like everybody else on the show. But it was good to see her back. It was good to know that Frida got out of jail. And even Lucius had to go up to Jamal. He was like, you're starting to be like me, getting people out of jail to work for you. Now you got like things against them. And it's just like, oh shit. So that's the thing. So meanwhile in like Cookie's world, she got her own little relationship going on with the other dude. We get some more backstory to her character and find out that Lucius fucking jumped her cool boyfriend who had a future and was going to Ivy League and everything. And there's a flashback where her father's like, your sisters ain't going to be shit. You're the only one I really have hope in. You can really succeed. You stick with the smart boy. Don't go after Lucifer Lion. I don't care about no Lucifer Lions or whatever they're called, but I thought that was funny. Just the slip. Because that's just how parents be. But acting was solid. We saw a young Lucius spit for a minute. It was alright. It was definitely very 80s. Very much a product of his time, especially the way they dressed. The acting was solid. But we saw Tiana dealing with all the fallout from like Hakeem and whoever the fuck that other rapper was. And it all starts with Cookie going on the date with the not Senator guy, with Tay Diggs. Is it Tay Diggs? Hold on, I'm just checking the internet real quick to make sure I get my name. It is Tay Diggs. His name is Angelo. So we get to see Cookie goes on a date with Angelo, and it's really nice. They go to the opera, and you know she's going through all the outfits and everything. She's looking bad as fuck too. But they're going to the opera and everything, and you see. She asks him, "Oh, what's the opera about?" And you know, this woman has a black opera singer at that. I didn't know we had that many, but has a beautiful voice, strictly solo. It's a what's the word? It's for donations and stuff. It's a fundraiser, and she has a beautiful voice. And Angelo goes, you know, it's about a woman stuck between two men, and I'm like, if that don't sound familiar, that don't sound like someone we know. That don't sound like Cookie lying herself. And I started laughing, and I'm just like, I saw like Taraji's face when she was acting, just kind of, oh, I can relate to that. And it winds up coming back in a way that I actually thought was pretty nice, wherein they use it to, well, first of all, she almost beats some girls, these two ladies' ass because they talking shit about her in the bathroom stall, and you know, got step correct, but she didn't have to throw those hands. She washed her hands and politely bowed out with that fire that we know Cookie has so well. But it ties back into Tiana later on, because Tiana's like, how am I supposed to deal with this shit? I'm just trying to sing and do my own thing, and then that turns into a whole music video that they stream on their Empire thing. And I'm like, that was really dope. That was a really dope way to incorporate, you know, Cookie and Tiana. That is kind of her I was gonna say underling, but her protege almost. And it's wild because they're under the same label. Like, her and Hakeem are on the same label, but they have two very different perspectives. And I thought that was cool. We got to see, you know, finally got to see more of Tiana. We haven't really seen her that much in the past couple episodes. We got to see, what's her name? Portia again. She showed up for like a solid minute and a half in the opening and didn't say anything. Was just tapping away on the iPad, you know, being the assistant. And I'm like, well, shit, Taronda, where you been? Maybe I just missed her. You know, her hair looks good and everything. It's all purple. Color's dope. And then I'm like, so is she going to talk at all? She said 3 sentences. Angelo came in with them little kids, ding, 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 ding. Or just fucking playing Farajaka. And he's like, he just motions them to go back. I'm like, where the fuck are the kids going? And I see they sat down. I'm like, oh, okay. So they went somewhere, but I'm still kind of suspicious of a grown man with 3 children just kind of sitting in chairs in the middle of a music mogul. That seems a little weird. You know, he brought these 3 little minions out just to perform a song to ask a woman out on a date to an opera fundraiser. I don't know. But episode straight for the most part. We got 2 songs this episode. We got the song from Tiana, which was a really dope song. The video looked cool. It's really about her being her own woman. And I think that's something that Tiana needs, because every time she seems to be caught up in some shit with Hakeem's ain't shit ass. Who Hakeem, the trailer looked like Hakeem is slowly going to learn how to finally be a fucking father to his child. You know, that thing that's still very much a plot point. But the episode ends with it's a 3-way with Andre, Shine's niece, and the ghost of Rhonda, basically. Well, it's his vision of her, but she might as well be a ghost. And I'm just like, what the fuck? The fuck is this? I wasn't sure what to make of that. But you know, initially when Andre was, every time we would talk to the niece, I cannot find her name with a fucking damn. Someone please leave it for me to remember. But every time, when they would talk, you could see there was a little bit of sexual tension. Maybe it was the tone, the way it was shot, but the way they looked at each other had like a, when he came into the Shine studio and everything, about to work out the initial contract deal, she had a look, and she didn't blink. She maintained like a fierce, dominant eye contact with him, but not one that was angry. There's very much some tension. And then it actually built up a little bit another time over the episode when he's talking about, he's like, if I had the singing talent that my brothers had, I would own Empire. And I'm like, Andre's fucking right, because he has all the business expertise that they don't really have. He's the one that wound up going to business school and shit. They were entertainers. So if he had their talent, he could overtake Empire, but he sadly doesn't. We have never heard him sing. Even that one time they did the live performance, still didn't see him sing. But whatever. So yeah, the episode ends with him, like, Denise is trying to, get on to Andre, and Shine is racking up the weapons, and then you just see Rhonda behind, where she's like, "Go ahead, do it." Like the fucking Emperor from the go, do it. Fuck her on the coffee table. Yes, Andre. And it gets stripping and sex, and he fucks her right there on the table. And Rhonda's behind him stripping too. And you see, like, from the camera and from the from like the reflection and from the camera itself, of like Rhonda on his back and Andre in the middle and the niece on the bottom. Just putting in work. And I'm like, Empire did not just have an Oreo 3-way with a ghost. What the fuck? I didn't know what to do. Oh my god. But the episode was solid. Give it a watch if you haven't. Oh, Jesus. Okay. That's all I really got to say. Quick update. I am considering starting a series if people will watch it. And hopefully, if I'm not an asshole, I'll edit that shit and get it done before I go back to school. But it is what it is. Anyways, peace. I'm going to try and see y'all next week for another Empire review. Oh, man. The fucking ghostly trio.